Hello everyone, welcome back to our third math class. This term we are focused on transformations. If you recall, last class we began talking about translations. Now in this class I want to just do a simple review of what we learned last time and then move on to a worksheet where we're going to practice some more examples, both translating objects and writing the formula. So let's begin here. Now, last time we talked about describing a translation. Now again, if you remember, we talked about the object's movement on a grid. Is it moving up or down, left or right? That movement is described in a formula, A over B. Now, again, A represents the horizontal movement, left or right. B represents the vertical movement, up or down. Okay, just what I said there. Now, that movement could be written as a positive number or a negative number. It depends on which way it is moving. Okay? So our horizontal movement, A, if it moves left, it is negative. If it moves right, it is positive. B, our vertical movement, if it moves up, it is positive. If it moves down, it is negative. Okay? So we practiced this last time. I want to go back through some of the problems we did, and then I will give you a worksheet to work on, okay? So again here, we are given this diamond shape, all right? Now, I, just as an example, have labeled the diamond A and B. Now, knowing that our diamonds here are labeled A and B, I want to ask you again, which one is the object and which one is the image? Think about that for a moment. Okay, A is the object. That is the original starting point. And B is the image, where that object moves to. Okay? Now, we aren't given an arrow to indicate movement, but what we are given are those little apostrophes, or those hash marks beside the letters. Okay? So you see that the points in our diamond are labeled E, F, G, and H. All right? And with our image, they're labeled E, F, G, and H, but with that little apostrophe next to it, which I've highlighted in yellow. So we know that B is the image because of that. Now, knowing this, we can our second example here. Okay, we've got another two triangles. And I want to ask you here, which triangle is our object and which is our image? I have labeled them A and B. Again, excuse my handwriting. It's a bit difficult on the computer. But take a moment, think about which is the object and which is the image. Okay, so A is our object and B is our image. How do we know B is the image? Because the points A, B, and C have those little marks beside them, little apostrophes, hash marks, tick marks, whatever you want to call them. All right. Now, knowing this, we need to establish our formula. Parentheses A over B, parentheses. Again, A is our horizontal movement. And we see, I pulled off the point C to use here. C is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units to the right. All right, and again, because it's moving right, it is positive. Our vertical movement, okay, again, we've looked at this before. But, again, we know that the bottom triangle is our object, the top triangle is our image because it's got those little hash marks next to it. Now I want to ask you, what is our formula? A over B. Take a moment, think about it, write it down if you have to. Okay? Okay, let's check it out here. Negative 2 over 3. Okay, so horizontally, our points are moving over 2, which makes them negative. They're moving left, making them negative. So negative 1, negative 2. And they are moving up, which makes them positive, right? 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's our formula. Negative 2, moving left, 2 units. Positive 3, moving up 3 units. Very good. Last one. Right? Again, what is our formula? All right, so we can see from both the arrow and the tick marks next to the points, that our object is moving up and to the right, which should make both numbers positive. So let's find out what they are, okay? 9 over 4, all right? So let's take an example here. Let's look at point C, okay? Point C is moving to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units. And it is moving up. Again, it'll be positive. It's moving up 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And all the other points are moving along with it. Okay? So again, if you recall, I'm just asking you to take one point, okay? It can be any point on the object, okay? And trace it along the intersecting lines. Where does it meet those points? And how many points are there between the object and the image of that singular point? Okay? I don't expect you to translate every single point, just one, because we know that translations, every point moves in the same direction and the same distance. So the formula will not change whether you're talking about point A, point B, point C, or point D. Now, I have attached a worksheet to eLearning. It has several problems, whether it is moving the object to the image location or writing the formula. Please try to give it a shot, okay? Try your best. Do what you can. Review the videos if necessary. When you're finished, feel free to look at the answer sheet, which I have also included on eLearning. All right? So, good luck. Thanks again.